everybody.
Hello.
This is Katie and my beautiful counterpart Anna. Doesn't she look lovely today?
I just was tidying up. We were doing like 5-second tidy up of the house, and I found those, as you do.
We're doing Emily Norris's 10-minute speed clean. That's what I try and do now.
I thought they were quite nice.
They're lovely. They made vast improvement, I think. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I did not mean to blaspheme just right like that. Now, this week, it's Fussy Eating Week on Channel Mum, so we thought we would talk about our own fussy eaters.
And we haven't got fussy eaters.
All our children eat vegetables
Not our perfect
all
parenting.
day long.
That's all mine want to eat. Broccoli, please.
That's all they want. They just love it. They absolutely love
true,
vegetables.
is it?
It's not true at all. And we've tried every trick in the
Find us a trick that we haven't tried.
Yeah.
We've tried it. I've pureed carrots down to nothing to try and
We've
hide
hidden
them.
veg. We've smuggled it. We've bribed them.
I laugh in the face of hidden veg.
I know.
Honestly, there's no hiding veg. You come round to my house.
You can do
and
some
see if
hiding.
you can hide some veg in my son's cheesy pasta, because there ain't no hiding any veg.
I've done the blending broccoli into cauliflower into a cream sauce into a cheesy macaroni thing. It's like straight away Tilda was like,
is it not
this
just a
tastes funny.
disgusting thing to do though?
Yeah.
Imagine going to a restaurant and they're like, you think you might be eating something nice, but actually I've pureed everything down, hidden it in your food, so you've not got a clue what you're eating. Just doesn't work.
You know what? I'm power to the parents who've made it work. Well done. You've got to try it. You've got to try it, haven't you? Because you know what? It's really, really tough.
But sometimes it works.
Yeah,
sometimes
some kids
you get a great eater.
Yeah, but I'm also a firm believer in kids need to know what vegetables look like, and they need to know, even if I was hiding
fruit,
even if I was hiding food in something, their spag bol or whatever, I would still have some extra veg. And I know you're good at this too. Always have a selection of vegetables out on the table so they can see what they look like. They still have to give those a try as well. That's the only real food rule in our house. They've got to try it.
I think so. I mean, I can tell you. Well, I can't tell you actually how many people have told me over the years that because I had a baby with reflux and he had food association problems, and you can't get anything past that kid. I'm telling you, I've had so many parents say to me, "You just need to let the baby cry it out when it comes to sleeping, and you just need to put it on the table. If he doesn't eat it, goes to bed with no food." Well, I'm sorry, I'm not that person.
Did you say, you know what, love, you just need to...
Do you want to come round to my house? I don't like curly kale. If someone tried to force feed me curly kale, they would not be a good friend. And I'll tell you now, I wouldn't go to dinner again. I don't want to force feed my kids.
And we were saying,
they don't want.
We were saying this the other day. We have choices and we don't eat things that we don't like. I hate tuna. I am not going to eat tuna because someone tells me
every time she comes.
You're like my mum. She's like, smoked salmon, darling. I'm like, I don't. 37 years old. I don't like smoked salmon. Stop trying to give it to me. And we have these choices, and I believe that our kids should have choices too. Obviously there's that fine line between them being complete little brats and just saying I'm not going to eat anything. But the fact is they will eat something eventually, and there are ways, to give them their little injection of fruit and veg from time to time. Mine pretty much live on these things. Pouches. Even Tilda, who's 5, and these are designed for little ones. Yeah. At least I know if they've had one of these in a day, they've had some fruit, followed up with a multivitamin sweetie chaser. They think they're getting a sweet, and I know they're getting some vitamins. Win-win, and fine. They end up having toast and peanut butter for dinner because they won't eat their pasta with hidden veg in the sauce.
Talking of pasta, this is it daily in our house. We have pasta I'm just going to punch the pasta. Do you want to punch the pasta?
Look, Corinne's just commented in, Harry's such a fussy eater, Hill. Oh, how do we now see that comment? Can I tap that and see?
Oh my gosh.
We missed Corinne's comment. We'll see in a bit. But she said that she's got that very fussy eater too.
But back to the pasta.
Yeah.
Which We have it every single day in our house. And I've had people say to me, I can't believe you're serving up cheesy pasta every day for that boy. Well, do you know what? If we were born in Italy,
Corinne
we might
loves
well
pasta.
be having
We are
pasta
live,
and
so do
pizza every day.
send us some messages.
So,
Yeah.
you know, is it a massive issue? And
You know what? When I look back and think what we grew up on, God, I'm losing my T's, aren't I? What we grew up on. My dad
been
would...
hanging around with me.
My dad is normally there in the background going... Anyway, what we grew up on. It was fish fingers, it was beans on toast, it was chicken nuggets, spaghetti
We lived on
bolognese.
potatoes.
Everything that... You and your
It
potatoes.
was just potatoes. That's what we lived on. I
But
loved it. I loved potatoes.
We're all fine. We don't have rickets or scurvy. We did have vitamins, and it is the same. We did have little vitamins that we were given. You know, the little chalky synatogens or something. Do you remember
Are you
those?
sure you haven't got rickets?
It's back though, because a lot of kids aren't getting their vits.
I
But
think
they're-
we worry too much.
Yeah.
We really do. I think we panic so much about
Scurvy.
kids and then by the day. But, you know, there has to be other things that we worry about as
Yeah.
well. This crazy
We've got so much to
hiding
worry
veg
about.
and hiding fruit in their food and making food disgusting and whatever we do. There's also other things that we need to worry about later on in life, like the increasing amount of children who suffer from bulimia and anorexia
Yeah.
because they have food
association
association
problems.
problems. And so where is the massive problem with putting a few different
Pudding?
things? Where is what?
I thought you said pudding.
Pardon
What's the
me.
massive problem with pudding?
No, what is the massive problem with putting
Yeah.
a selection of stuff on the table
Yeah.
and letting my children choose what they want to have? So, and you know, I think there's so many things. Like we've got, you know, there's like a selection thing. That's the kind of thing that I might put some sugar snap peas, some baby
You bung that in the
corn.
microwave. Yeah.
You can bung that one in the microwave, but I normally steam stuff. And then putting that on the thing. So there's not just one vegetable,
and these
like
things.
it or leave it. And I just think these,
Yeah.
I mean, Diggory will eat those, which is
One
amazing.
of your 5 a day as well.
But I think if I'm going to attach any kind of trauma or sadness to meal times, I'm setting my kids up with issues
Yeah.
that I don't want them to have. And to me, that is just as important as getting their 5 a day into them. I'm all about healthy eating. I'm about healthy eating through example as well.
Yes,
I don't
absolutely.
eat rubbish. My kids don't see me drink fizzy drinks. They don't see me eat rubbish, and they do see me exercise. And I think that's the best way of teaching them
Yeah.
about healthy eating and how to look after your body. And no, Diggory will never, ever, ever put a root vegetable or a piece of fruit in his mouth.
Yeah.
But I have found other ways of getting it in there. I'll mash a
You
banana as porridge in the morning.
brandish that in the morning.
Yeah, and things like this that are made from pure fruit and OT bars that are with pure fruit. They are a godsend
Yeah.
because he does get his 5 a day in. I'm not traumatised as a parent by the fact that I don't see him chomping into an apple daily. He doesn't, he won't.
Yeah.
But doesn't make me a bad mum that he doesn't, and it doesn't make him a
Yeah.
child with problems.
The other way I talk to children about it is that we talk about poo. That's nice, isn't it? But it's something that she can, it's a direct result of what you eat. So I think it's a really good way of explaining to her when she's not had enough goodness. Because so when she's on the loo and she's not having a great time and she's had bad tummy or whatever, I will say to her, you haven't had enough healthy food today. This is why you haven't had a healthy food. And if she
What's that
does,
say about me?
but if she does a health, I know you don't poop, do you?
I poo like once
but
a
if,
month.
But
I
if
couldn't
she
eat more
does,
healthily.
but if she has a really healthy poop, I'm able to do the high five. That's because you had all that, that fruit and veg at lunchtime. And it is always that way around. It's when she's had something good.
So
and
inspect
she
your
gets
kids' poo.
it. But she gets it. She understands it. She's got this great little book called Lunchbox, which is the most god-awful boring book in the world, but she absolutely loves it. It's about all these kids at school and what goes in their lunchbox. One's a diabetic, one's is finding herself really tired at lunchtime, so the doctor's told it's because she's not having any breakfast, and she's actually learning quite a lot about it. So I think education is key, and again, don't just hide everything. They need to know what veg looks like. There are kids that don't realise that carrots come out of the ground. They see a carrot with mud on it and they think that that's disgusting. It's like, well, where the heck did you think it came from?
And there's another lovely thing to do with kids, going back to living by example.
Go to a
this
farm.
week, Ozzy's planted some carrots, and the boys have planted peppers and
I saw a pack.
tomato plants.
I saw a pack in Homebase or somewhere the other day, and it's a box. Have you seen this one? You bury the box with a closed lid, and the whole thing decomposes, and everything is in rows, and it all grows out. I'm gonna get one, but I need to find somewhere I can
We've planted loads of stuff this week, and for me, even though last year we did the same thing, we've got a little. Is it a potage or a pottage? Potage.
I'm not sure.
Sounds more posh, doesn't it? Potage. We've got a potage out the front, and it's on the way in and out of the house. So all the kids who come round,
what's in your veg patch?
see what's growing. They get excited and they pick strawberries on the way in and tomatoes, and I absolutely love that. And I think they are every day. The boys are watering it before school, or quite often they're just going to school without watering it, and I water it on the way home. But it's brilliant because they are seeing it grow. They get so excited. And even though Diggory did not eat one tomato off a tomato plant.
Oh, a fly just flew in my face.
It did.
I'm glad that was live on camera.
Jolly good. Even though Diggory didn't eat one of the things he'd grown, he did grow it from seed. And
did he even try it? Would he not try it?
He struggles with sense of smell as well. There's another thing that affects that we hardly ever discuss. He's got a really, really sensitive.
I'm like that. I can smell something
like
a mile away, and if that's it, it'll put me off anything.
And anything acidic, I think, because he's had such bad reflux, anything acidic just repulses him. He can smell me cutting a strawberry or an apple from a mile away.
I don't like being in the same room as somebody eating an orange. Exactly. I don't think I was refluxy. I wonder where I got that from.
Maybe you were.
Yeah, but there's in offices and things. I always remember I'd be sitting there working, and suddenly I'd get that, and I'd look round and I'd see someone peeling that orange, and I'd be glaring at them, going, "Oh, I can eat an orange. I can eat an orange myself."
None of you cried a lot.
I don't know. Well, I think that's probably right.
Tricky kid, just generally.
Hey, I turned out okay. You're a mug. We've never used them. We've had them for ages, and we've never actually used them. Here we go. And right up to the point that we're thinking about rebranding our whole everything, and we've never even shown any of our stuff. But yeah, that's, I just think you've got to be honest, educating them about food, getting them to cook with you. That's one way that I think they'll sometimes try it.
Definitely.
Yeah, make it fun.
But the other thing is, kids are just different. I can remember, hands up, horrible confession here, but I had Rocco. He was a brilliant sleeper and a brilliant eater, and I thought it was down to my amazing parenting. I really did. But first time
How
don't you?
How naive we all were first time around.
Little Johnny's sleeping through the night already, and it's only day 2.
Oh, I'm amazing.
And now, when you've got 3 kids, you just sit there and you listen to those first time mums and go, yeah. Wait till you have baby number 2.
Yeah.
But I did with Rocco. He ate everything and anything, and then. But I've seen him go through phases where he'll not like broccoli, not like pasta.
We were saying earlier,
at the moment.
You do this. You think, I'll do baby-led weaning because everyone says that once you baby-led wean, that your child will eat everything.
They'll eat everything.
Maybe they do for a while, but as we well know, when they hit 2 and they suddenly think, oh, okay, I've got choices in this world. They're going to say no, whatever, they'll just suddenly go, oh, I don't have to eat this. And they'll start pushing it away. And you'll think, hang on a second, where's my perfect baby-led weaned child?
And it's boundaries, isn't it? They push every boundary they possibly can. And food is one of those things.
Yeah.
A kid who hits 2 or 3 loves to just exercise a little bit of control over everything. I'm going to start waking up, and I'm going to start making your life hell. I'm going to start stamping my feet in the shop.
We're going through a biting phase. Can we see? There's a mark on my neck up here. I was talking to some mums this morning, and I was holding Ivy, and I was talking to the mum, so I wasn't giving her any attention. She bit me on the bloody shoulder. Oh, she's a rotter.
Back to terrible twos. There
she
you are.
Is. Tilda wasn't the biter. She was a bit more of a pushy puncher. Ivy's going to be my biter.
The thing is,
that's nice.
They just are all different, and they just do go through phases. Ozzy turns 6 next week. Oh my God, my baby turns 6. Anyway, he's turning 6 next week. And he's just suddenly decided that he doesn't eat potato and he doesn't eat pasta. I mean, where
Really?
on earth does that come from? Because he eats potato and pasta every day. But now he's just decided he doesn't like it. And I think, okay, you're obviously exercising a little bit of control.
Well, our childminder came in yesterday and got Ivy, who was sitting there eating peanut butter toast, and she went, since when does she eat that? And I was like, well, she'll eat peanut butter toast most mornings. She goes, I tried to give her it for lunch and she just says yuck and she pushes it away. That's kids.
It is Ivy as well.
It is Ivy.
The last time Ivy was round here eating pizza, she was sat on the pommel horse behind. She was sat there quite happily eating her pizza. As soon as Katie was stood behind her, she just decided she was not eating anymore and just started lobbing it over her shoulder. I was laughing so much I couldn't actually speak or help. I'm very
just stood
sorry
right behind her.
about
She
that
just
moment.
went whoosh.
And Katie was there, and every time Katie picked up a piece of pizza off the floor, Ivy had lobbed the next bit, and it hit Katie in the forehead, the shoulder, the stomach. I was useless friend, just wetting myself laughing in the
She's
kitchen.
a comedy genius, that's the trouble.
And she was feeding off the situation.
She's terrible. Yeah, I wish she was actually feeding off her dinner.
She was.
So I think our conclusion is that we haven't got any answers for you.
What we're doing.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing what all the tips that are coming out on Fussy Eating Week on Channel Mum, to see if there's something that we haven't tried, because we've gone, like you said, we've gone through all these phases. We've tried it.
We've just blown apart every, Don't hide your veg. Don't puree your veg.
Show the veg. Hide some veg. Get it in the sauces, absolutely. But show some veg as well. They need to see.
Between our 5 kids, so we've tried it all. Baby-led weaning, our pureed stuff. I've tried force feeding. I've tried it all.
No.
It just,
the bribery.
I've got 3 kids.
Eat
They're all
this,
different.
I'll give you a toy.
They're
Eat
different
this,
to yours.
is the toy.
You've got pizza lobbing kids. I've got pasta refusing kids. Honestly, there isn't an answer, is there?
And let them play with it as well when they're little. Let them get in it.
That is one thing that we have both done, is just let meal times be messy.
I've had wood floors put in purely for that reason, because the carpet was so upsetting. So that's it. I'm sorry if we haven't been any major help.
I think this video if you want help.
I think the main thing is though, don't beat yourself up about it too. This is the reality of feeding kids.
It's yet another thing to feel bad about, isn't it?
And do you know what? The one thing I haven't mentioned, Tilda's always been quite fussy. She has suddenly decided she likes avocado on toast with poached eggs because she's tried mine. And that came out of nowhere. And I just silently was going...
There's your example of,
she
show them by example. So
Yeah.
you're eating something, I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah.
Rocco's the same. He'll try anything if it keeps him out of bed. If I'm eating later than the kids, and he's like, hang on a second, you're having... Oh, right then. That sounds very interesting. I'll try that.
If I start cooking for Fred in the evening, Tilda's like, can I try that sauce? I'm like, it's quite spicy, but I want to try it.
Spinach and edamame beans for his dinner, he wouldn't have it. But when it means staying out of bed for an extra 20 minutes and eating into my adult time, he's well up for trying edamame beans.
Edamame beans. So, yes, in conclusion, just try everything you can.
Watch another video.
And then just don't worry about it. They will eat. They will eat, and they will grow up, and they will eventually eat fruit and veg. Because I didn't like avocado until I was a grown up. Now I do, and it's fine.
Don't force it, for goodness sake. We don't all want kids with eating disorders,
Yeah.
and that is a 10 times worse thing to deal with than a fussy toddler. They will come round. They will try everything.
Yeah.
Just keep offering it. Keep giving them the choice, but for goodness sake, don't
Make
bring
them
up
feel
a kid
bad
who
about
just
food.
hates meal times and hates food.
Yeah. Should be something you enjoy. I love my food.
Let's finish this video and
should
go
we
for lunch.
So we will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.